Welcome to Old Age Wisdom. A quiet change is occurring within your body. It is not loud or painful, just a subtle difficulty in standing, a slight slowness in movement. This is not merely your imagination, nor is it simply aging. It is muscle loss, and it often begins unnoticed in our 50s. However, the right kind of food, not supplements, can help restore what time attempts to diminish. You might find yourself waking up more slowly than before. As you sit on your bed's edge, your legs might hesitate, not due to pain or injury, but a simple hesitation. Standing up feels different, as if something inside is not responding as it once did. Grocery bags seem heavier, stairs steeper, and chairs lower than they used to be. Gradually, a new feeling replaces the old, not just tiredness, but an uncertainty. You might tell yourself it is just aging, that it is normal. But what if it is not? There is a name for this condition, sarcopenia, and it is rarely discussed. Sarcopenia is not a fleeting trend. It is now officially recognized as a medical condition by the World Health Organization. It involves a progressive loss of muscle mass and strength, beginning as early as our 50s, regardless of activity levels. By our 60s, we could be losing up to 1% of our muscle each year, and by our 70s, this loss can increase to 3%. If unaddressed, it can quietly lead to losing up to a third of our total muscle mass. If this information resonates with you and you're seeking ways to maintain your strength, please do like this video and subscribe to Old Age Wisdom for more guidance. The most unfortunate part is that many people do not notice until something goes wrong. A fall, a stumble, or an inability to hold a simple glass of water. Then, the body may begin to weaken more rapidly because, without sufficient muscle, every bodily system struggles. However, it is important to understand that sarcopenia is not your fault, and crucially, it is not permanent. Muscle tissue is not just for the young. It is one of the body's most responsive tissues, even in our 70s, 80s, and beyond. You can rebuild it and regain stability, often without needing a gym or a personal trainer. A significant study from Harvard Medical School revealed that seniors in their 70s and 80s were able to reverse muscle loss in just 6 weeks using one simple approach: food. Not pills, powders, or extreme diets, but real food, consumed at the right time and in the right way, sends a message to your muscles to awaken, regrow, and become active again. Food does not just provide fuel, it communicates with your body. Certain foods carry messages that signal rebuilding, repair, and restoration. Shortly, we will introduce one of the most overlooked muscle-repairing foods. It is not expensive or exotic and might even be in your kitchen right now. But before that, consider if your legs have felt unfamiliar recently. Do you tire more quickly than you used to, even doing the same activities? Does your body feel like it needs help, but you are unsure how to provide it? Then please stay with us, as the next few minutes could mark the beginning of your quiet return to strength. Let us begin with something simple, not a supplement or an expensive protein shake, but a grain. You have likely seen it on shop shelves countless times, and perhaps even cooked it occasionally. Brown rice, the unassuming grain often overlooked. Yet, within this soft, nutty staple lies something powerful, something your muscles desperately need. Brown rice is more than just a carbohydrate. It is a slow-burning fuel source. After 50, your body does not just require energy. It needs steady, reliable, and consistent energy. Unlike white rice, which is stripped of its nutrients, brown rice retains its outer layers, the bran and germ, where most of the vitamins, minerals, and muscle-supporting compounds reside. After 50, your muscle cells become more sensitive and require the right kind of energy to activate and rebuild. Quick sugars from white rice, white bread, or sweet snacks cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by a sharp drop. This crash can leave you feeling tired, unmotivated, and sluggish. When your energy dips, your movement and strength follow. Brown rice addresses this by digesting slowly, releasing energy over hours, not minutes, thereby helping your muscles perform basic tasks like standing, walking, climbing, and lifting, everyday movements that may have started to feel heavier. Furthermore, brown rice contains magnesium, a mineral many seniors are deficient in, often unknowingly. Magnesium is essential for muscle contraction. Without enough of it, muscles may cramp more often, twitch, fatigue quickly, and feel stiff or unresponsive. If you have ever stood up too quickly and felt your leg lock up, it could be due to low magnesium. Brown rice helps replenish this mineral gently and naturally. It also provides B vitamins, particularly B12, which supports the nervous system. This means better communication between your brain and muscles, allowing you to move with confidence rather than caution. When this signal is clear, your body begins to trust itself again. You do not need to consume large quantities daily. Just one small bowl of brown rice 2 or 3 times a week, paired with a lean protein source like chicken or lentils, is enough to start rebuilding your strength from within. Think of it not merely as a side dish, but as a signal to your body that you are fueling it for life. A life where climbing stairs does not feel like scaling a mountain, and carrying groceries is not a struggle. In our next segment, we will reveal a food that does not just fuel you, but repairs you. A plant-based, easily digestible food that is as powerful as meat without the heaviness. If such insights are valuable to you, please ensure you have liked this video and are subscribed to Old Age Wisdom. Quinoa, while not new or trendy, works remarkably well within your body. Many associate protein solely with meat, but after 50, our bodies change. Digestion slows, protein absorption decreases, and muscles become more selective. This means you could be eating enough yet still losing strength, not because of the quantity, but the type of food. Quinoa is one of the few plant-based foods offering all essential amino acids, the complete blueprint for muscle regeneration, in a form your body readily recognizes and can use. It does not just give your muscles a push, it provides the tools to rebuild themselves. Quinoa is also rich in iron, which helps deliver oxygen to muscle cells. Without sufficient oxygen, muscles tire faster and recovery slows. If you have ever felt exhausted from light activities like folding laundry, low iron might be the cause. Like brown rice, quinoa contains magnesium, supporting muscle contraction and preventing cramps. It also has fiber, improving digestion so nutrients reach the muscles that need them. Even a perfect diet will not help rebuild if your body is not absorbing what you eat. How much quinoa do you need? Just 1 cooked cup provides around 8 grams of protein, along with that complete amino acid profile. You can mix it into warm bowls, soups, or salads. It is light, digestible, and unlike some animal proteins, will not leave you feeling heavy as we age. Do not overthink it. Simply swap it for rice a few times a week. Pair it with vegetables, olive oil, or a squeeze of lemon. Let each bite be a quiet message to your body that you are still capable and growing. Protein is not just about muscle. It is about confidence, the ability to rise from a chair without hesitation, to bend, lift, and reach without fear, and to trust your body again. This trust begins with giving your body what it understands. Quinoa is a simple tool your muscles can use, starting today. Now, let us address pain. Not sharp, screaming pain, but the quiet, persistent kind that lingers, a stiffness in your joints, a heavy fatigue, a low-grade ache that seems like a normal part of aging. What if this subtle ache is a signal that your muscles are under attack, not from injury or overuse, but from silent, dangerous inflammation? Chronic inflammation is a primary reason muscles weaken with age. It does not present with fever or visible swelling, but inside your body, it erodes strength cell by cell. Inflammation disrupts muscle repair, interferes with protein absorption, and over time, tells your body to break down rather than build up. However, there is a powerful way to combat this, and it comes in a small package: walnuts. Walnuts are packed with plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. Omega-3s act like fire extinguishers for inflammation, cooling internal stress, especially in muscles and joints. While many associate omega-3s with fish, walnuts offer a vegetarian-friendly version, perfect for daily use. Walnuts also contain vitamin E and polyphenol, antioxidants that defend muscles from oxidative stress, slow damage from free radicals. Vitamin E helps preserve muscle fibers, while polyphenol reduce inflammation that hinders recovery, protecting your strength. Walnuts also provide plant protein, about 4 grams per small handful. Combined with their anti-inflammatory power, they help shift your body from breakdown to restoration. This means fewer days of feeling sluggish, fewer nights of joint aches, and more energy. You do not need large quantities. Just 1 small handful daily is enough. Add them to oatmeal, salads, or yogurt, or eat them plain. Walnuts also help regulate cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down muscle tissue when elevated. In our next discussion, we will move from day to night, exploring a food that can protect your muscles while you sleep, slowly nourishing them throughout the night. It is likely already in your fridge. Even if you have eaten well, moved, and stretched during the day, something happens while you sleep. Your body enters a fasting state, with no fuel or protein in the bloodstream. And that is when muscles can begin to break down, especially for seniors. But there is a way to stop this, without pills or waking for a shake. A simple bowl of cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is rich in casein protein, a slow-digesting form that gradually feeds your muscles over several hours. Unlike whey, which digests quickly, casein releases amino acids throughout the night, so your muscles are never left unsupported. Instead of breaking down, they begin to repair. Cottage cheese is also packed with calcium for muscle contraction and bone density, and vitamin B12, crucial for nerve function. Many seniors are B12 deficient, even with a good diet, leading to fatigue and weakness. Cottage cheese helps fill this gap. How do you use it? Just one small bowl before bed, 3 to 4 nights a week. You can top it with blueberries for antioxidants, walnuts for anti-inflammatory support, or a little honey for sweetness. Choose low-sodium, low-sugar varieties. This quiet bowl works hard while you rest, guarding your strength and nourishing your muscles, helping you wake with more energy and stability. Remember, consistency is more important than perfection. Each time you have it, you are telling your body, even in rest, I am rebuilding. Next, we will explore something that works alongside cottage cheese during the day, offering slow-digesting protein and valuable probiotics to support your gut, immune system, and muscles simultaneously. Imagine a single food that could rebuild muscles, support bones, improve digestion, and boost immunity. It exists, likely in your fridge, Greek yogurt. Rich in casein protein like cottage cheese, it provides a steady fuel source, delivering amino acids over hours. This makes it perfect before bed or during the day when you are active. With about 20 grams of high-quality protein per cup, Greek yogurt helps repair tissue, maintain strength, and recover faster after light activity. It is an ideal recovery food, smooth, easy to digest, and efficient. But Greek yogurt offers an extra benefit: probiotics. These beneficial gut bacteria are essential for seniors. After 50, digestion slows and nutrient absorption drops. Probiotics improve gut health, allowing your body to extract and absorb nutrients like protein, calcium, and B vitamins more efficiently. Better gut health means better muscle function, nutrient uptake, and faster recovery, leading to more strength and stability. Greek yogurt also delivers calcium for strong bones and muscle contraction, phosphorus for energy production and repair, and vitamin D for calcium absorption and muscle coordination, all in one serving. How to use it? Choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Eat it in the morning with blueberries and flaxseed, in the afternoon with honey and walnuts, or in the evening instead of cottage cheese. It is flexible and consistent. Every spoonful tells your body you are still strong and capable. Next, we will explore a food from the sea that offers a double dose of strength, complete protein to build muscle, and powerful omega-3s to reduce inflammation and increase nutrient sensitivity. There is a treasure in the sea: fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna. They offer complete protein for muscle rebuilding and 2 crucial omega-3s, EPA and DHA, that help muscles respond and grow. As we age, muscles become less responsive to protein. Omega-3s act as messengers, making muscle cells more sensitive to protein, allowing nutrients to enter and work. Think of omega-3s as translators for your muscles. They also fight chronic inflammation, which hinders muscle recovery and keeps the body in a state of breakdown. Fatty fish reduce inflammation at a cellular level, allowing muscles to shift from survival to growth. A 100-gram serving of salmon provides about 20 grams of complete protein, omega-3s, and vitamin D, supporting muscles, bones, and the nervous system. For those with joint stiffness, the anti-inflammatory effects can ease pain and improve mobility. Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week, grilled, baked, or steamed. Avoid frying or excessive salt. Simple ideas include salmon with steamed vegetables and brown rice, sardines on whole grain toast, or tuna mixed with Greek yogurt. Consistency is key. Each serving signals your body, we are rebuilding. Next, we return to a foundational food group, essential for providing raw material for muscle building. Studies show seniors consuming 15 to 25 grams of protein per meal maintain more muscle mass, even without weights. It is about spreading protein intake throughout the day: an egg at breakfast, chicken or lentils at lunch, Greek yogurt in the evening, fish or tofu at dinner. Small actions yield big results. When you build meals around protein, muscles respond, energy stabilizes, and your body repairs and rebuilds. Let us put this all together. You have met 9 defenders, each with a purpose. Restoring strength requires rhythm, a steady devotion to your body. A day of strength might start with Greek yogurt topped with blueberries, flaxseed, and walnuts. Lunch could be lean protein like salmon with brown rice and vegetables, sprinkled with walnuts. An afternoon snack could be a boiled egg or cottage cheese. Dinner might feature quinoa, lean protein, and roasted vegetables. If hungry later, a small bowl of cottage cheese. This is a flexible template. You do not need to count calories, just ask, am I feeding my strength today? We at Old Age Wisdom believe that understanding how to nourish your body, especially with muscle-supporting foods like brown rice, quinoa, walnuts, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, and fatty fish, is key to aging with vitality. If this detailed guidance has been helpful, please show your support by liking this video, sharing it with others who might benefit, and subscribing to Old Age Wisdom for more such empowering content. Your comments are also welcome. Let us continue to learn and grow stronger together.